So I'm gonna go over real quick on why probably 80% of the reason why you're not consistent or profitable yet in trading options or just trading in general. Number one, I just want to put this out here. I'm not one of those social media people where they try to sell you a strategy, or you know they act like a strategy is a holy grail to trading. No, psychology is a holy grail to trading. Your psychology is going to dictate whether you're going to be successful in trading or not, right? So just some things that I've come to realize in the past month or two that's really like jump started and really made me a little bit more consistent and more profitable in just 1 month. I just found out or just learned these psychology things that had really made a big difference in just the way I've been thinking when I'm in a trade, the way I've been thinking when I'm just looking for a trade or waiting for a trade to happen. Just little things like that would really make a big difference. And then another thing too is I always had these days where I'm losing, like I'll have like 2 3 days of consistent profit, or even a week, of just consistent profit, a profitable week or whatever. And then there's always that one day where I'm losing all that profit plus more in one day, you know. And when those days happen, you feel really discouraged. It's like, dude, I put all that work in to make all this bread, and I'm just gonna lose it all like that. You know, it's really psychologically straining. I don't know if I even said that right, but it puts a lot of stress on yourself, because you want this really bad, especially if you really want this as bad, bro. Like as me, trust me, bro. Like if this video is gonna help you, bro. So especially if you've been trading for 5 6 months, on a live account, not demo account, on a live account, because when you're trading on a live account, bro, you really start to understand the type of emotional things and problems you really start to go through, you know. And with this book I've been reading lately, it's called Trading in the Zone. I know you probably heard of it, but I really highly recommend you or whoever's watching this to really invest into that book, buy the book, and read it and really take notes and really, really soak in the game that the book is trying to give you, right? Because the book will put a lot of things into perspective, a lot of things that a lot of other people or a lot of traders will not explain to you, right? A lot of traders on social media, they just try to sell you a strategy and make it seem as if a strategy is a holy grail to trading. Like I said, that's not the case, bro. Do not fall for these social media people trying to tell you the strategy is the thing that's going to get you to the level that you want to be as a trader. It is not. It's just the way you think, your mindset, your mentality that's going to get you to that point of uh making stupid bread daily, and they know it too, but the way that they make more bread is by trying to sell you a strategy, or a course or whatever. But your mentality, bro, is the thing that's going to get you to that next level, because I've been using the same strategy for probably another like 2 months. But once I started to understand these certain things in my mentality, in my mindset, in the way I think, is when I start to see like, yo, my strategy is really like good. Okay, my strategy is really 50% profitable, or my strategy is really 80% profitable, or my strategy is 90% profitable, because now you're able to really see those opportunities really present itself simply because of those little mindset shifts that you have when you're reading a book or educating yourself on something. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna talk about a few points or little things that I've started to understand a little bit more, and it's already making a big change in just the way I've been trading, right? So number one is accepting risk, right? Accepting and understanding risk to the fullest, like really understanding risk in your soul. You know, I'm not at that level where I really understand risk as much as I want to, not understand, really accept risk as much as I want to, but by simply me grasping the idea and trying to understand it, you know, it's already making a big difference in my trading, bro. Those days where I'm losing 90, $80, when I'm making 90, $80 in a week and I'm losing that in a day, those days haven't happened to me. Ever since I really try to understand, really try to understand accepting risk, right? You gotta understand every trade you're in, bro, is risk. You're when you get in a trade, you're involving in risk. You're participating in a risky, you know, environment or whatever you want to call it, right? So as a trader, you would assume that you're a risk taker, but no, bro. What makes you a risk taker is you be actually acknowledging the risk, you know? And that was my problem. I feel like every trade I was in, I was always looking at what could happen if it goes up. I was never looking at it at both sides and understanding, yo, this trade is risky. It could go against me, And being when you really understand that, bro, you automatically cut your losses faster. You automatically cut your losses sooner, right? And by you also cutting your losses sooner, little things like you not experiencing FOMO as much is gonna things like that is gonna start to, just fall into place. You know, you're not gonna have big losses. Your risk to reward is gonna be better. You know, your stop loss is gonna be smaller, right? And one thing that really made a big difference, bro. I have a mentor, right? And I always ask him like, bro, do you use a stop loss? He was like, no. I was like, bro, then how do you get out of a trade? How do you know when to get out of a trade? His literal answer would be, bro, I just know when I'm fucked. Like I just know when I'm wrong. And I never understood that till now. You know, when you a lot of traders don't understand, bro, stop losses is actually hurting you. Like they're actually genuinely hurting you because when you have a stop loss and you don't understand risk, your stop loss, you basically look at it as a save me type of thing. You know what I mean? You're looking at it as like, yo, I don't have the balls or the guts or the mindset or the strength to click the exit button, accept my loss, accept my risk, be able to accept I'm wrong and get out of the trade. I need the stop loss to save me from fucking myself over off of not having the strength to do so. That's basically what a stop loss is. Sometimes with something like swing traders, it could be different, but the same concept is still there. You know, if you can't accept risk, then a stop loss is just fucking you over. Ever since I took my stop loss off, bro, my losses have been minimized by so much off of me just taking my stop loss off and really like being able to get out of a trade myself. When you able to acknowledge the trade yourself, you don't get as emotional, right? Because you're acting out of your best interest, right? So that's number one. Another thing too is finding out what trading style works best for you. I know I was talking about, trading strategies and stuff like that ain't the holy grail, but first, the basics, the base is finding a strategy. But I don't want you to think, oh, the better the strategy is, the better trade I'm gonna be. No, the better your mindset and your psychology is, the better trader you will become. Right? The strategy does not make the trader. The psychology is what makes the trader. So find a strategy or a trading style, mainly a trading style that works best for you. I've been trading for a few years, right? I've been always trying to always become a swing trader, intraday trader, but that just never worked for me, right? I never thought of becoming a scalper or a trader that even fucking looks at the 1 minute. I used to be scared of the 1 minute. Now I fucking love the 1 minute. The 1 minute is literally all I trade, right? Be open to also trying new things, right? Because the 1 minute was always viewed as something like, yo, it's too much noise or it has too much movement or too much volatility. It's just too distracting, and that was opinions of other traders on social media that are like swing traders, people that hold trades for hours or days or weeks or even sometimes months. That's opinions from them. That's what they found out for themselves. They found out that the 1 minute does not work for them. Don't try to become mimics of other traders. Try different things out, man. Like figure out what works best for you. If the 1 minute might be the gold mine for you, bro. And that's what the 1 minute has become for me. I always used to try to trade the 1 hour or the 15 minute, the 30 minute, the 4 hour. You know, I used to try to trade those things, but those things never really worked out for me. But scalping though, trading the 1 minute is what really works for me. You know, I really found I feel really comfortable trading the 1 minute, and it's just what works for me. You know, it's just you know the result speaks for itself. You know, I've been this week alone. I mean not week, this month alone. I've it's like probably my second profitable month, but this month is actually profitable off of actual trading. You know, it's not profitable off of luck. It's profitable after goddamn. It's profitable off of actually trading and actually growing as a trader. You know, so like just to go over real quick, bro. There's the things I'm trying to tell y'all. Especially, bro, if you've been trading for a good 5-6 months on a live account, I really recommend you guys to read Trading in the Zone. If you guys don't want to get the book, I can simply just go over like the main concepts of the book and just go over it in a quick in very quick video, so you guys just watch it, and then I can just give you all the tips from there if you guys don't want to or just don't have the bread to. But another thing too, bro, you be willing to invest in yourself. That's all I've been doing: investing, buying books, buying courses. I bought a mentor. Just be willing to buy stuff, but be careful. Don't just buy things when you don't have the money for it. But yeah, bro, I hope this helped new traders that have been trading for a year, 6 months, 5 months, 9 months, whatever. I hope this helped a lot of y'all, because this is something that I've been struggling with, but ever since I understood it, I'm already seeing like crazy growth and just consistency and profitability. Like, it's just crazy, right? Just the mentality, bro, the mental shift, the mindset shift is literally improving every aspect of my trading, bro. Improve your psychology, and the profitability and the consistency will follow. Trust me, dude. Trust me. Trust me. But yeah, bro, that's really it.